Welcome to Pipe Week. Welcome to Pipe Week. Welcome to Pipe Week. Hello, everybody. My name is Ed. I am in my armchair, and the smoking lamp is lit. And guess what? This is the first video for me on Pipe Week. Today is International Pipe Smoking Day, and it is Father's Day. So because of that, my favorite pipe. Look at this guy. It's a poker. Beauteous Megamus Maximus. Look at this guy. It's perfect. It's kind of a thick-walled, but it's a no-name. But the reason I have this out today, because this was also handed down to me from my father. And I am not sure, but it's very possible that this was handed down to my father from his father, my grandfather, who obviously was a pipe smoker. Either way, I cherish this. And Father's Day, I get this out. Now, this is also appropriate because realize my situation. My dad, on Father's Day, we might have had a picnic or something outside, but it was his day. It's also the day, the ending of the U.S. Open Golf Championship. He loved watching golf. He'd be there smoking pipe or a cigar because, well, I doubt if he knew about it or it happened, but International Pipe Smoking Day. And he'd probably be getting some gifts from me and my sisters and brothers. And it got down to you just did well. You knew what to give my dad, because anything outside of these two categories, he'd thank you for it and never use it again. So we would get together and buy my dad a box of cigars. Or a good book, especially if it can be about England. He loved England. That's where he was stationed in the war. Biographies. But you just knew to get a book, get cigars, and he'd be happy, and he'd love it. So, International Pipe Smoking Day. Yeah. Father's Day. U.S. Open. To my dad, then having his kids around, and my mother. Couldn't be a more perfect day. So, here's to you, Dad. And again, gonna treat this, face it, as though it was my grandfather's. Because it really could have been. This is not a pipe that my dad would get, but you never know. So anyhow, there we go. Now, also, as I said, this is the beginning of Pipe Week, and not too much going on. Basically, Pipe Week came from, this is kind of a YTPC thing. And in the past, I have just simply done a video every day just because it's Pipe Week. Now, not as much going on as we used to have. And I think that'll pick up again next year. I think we kind of got caught short. Always thinking somebody else was going to take care of some things. Anywho, so Pipe Week. Also, quick little thing. As many of you know, I got hacked Wednesday after heaven knows how many hours I spent on the phone with people to because it messed up my computer, to clean that all out. Basically, I went 2 solid days of no emails at all. So anyway, finally got stuff fixed late afternoon yesterday. So anybody had sent me an email in the last, since Wednesday at about 3, send it again. I didn't get it. We deleted all of those emails because we weren't sure what email might be corrupted. Not a big thing. Again, now I'm back. Yay. So, Father's Day, I'm going to tell you a little something. Have a picture or so to give you. One of the things I used to do, and I love doing this. This is when I was 4, 5, 6. Especially outdoors with a picnic or whatever, like a Father's Day. My dad would have a beer. And when he had a beer, I would be going right up to him and say, "Can I have some?" And he always obliged. It's like, "Okay, get a glass." So I'd have to run to the kitchen, get a glass, and he'd pour me what probably was a quarter of an ounce of beer, put it in so that it would foam up. But I get a taste of it. I loved it. So I will insert a picture of my dad pouring me a beer. But that also kind of, I mean, how brilliant is this guy? Because I was only 4 or 5 years old, and yet he predicted the future. So him giving me some beer was really him starting to train me early for me being a sailor in the Navy. Yeah, I had a fair amount of beer in those days. uh, I still remember getting beers from my dad. Loved it. So, to the wise old man. Well, it is a gloomy day today in southeast Pennsylvania. So, in wrapping up this video, again, my first one for Pipe Week, decided I've been taking some pictures of my little garden. For you that are new, I basically live in a condominium, ground floor, have the typical patio, but they allow me basically to do some extra gardening because they know I take care of it and it looks good. So I go a little bit further around the front of my unit, and so those some pictures for y'all. We've had a lot of rain this year, and everything is just green. The purpose of my garden is, one, something to do, but I've been working on it for 4 years now, trying to get spring, summer, and fall flowers. So there's always some good flowers going. So anyway, some pictures. The first picture, though, this is actually what I see. This is taken inside my house to the outside, which I see from my bedroom window, and some other pictures around the way. So check it out. Well, I hope you like this. If you did, hit the like button. Maybe you can come up with some ideas for participating in Pipe Week. Have some fun. But remember, if you don't like this, you're just not going to get to heaven. So happy Pipe Week. May your smoking lamp always be lit. And take care out there.